Shi Xueyan is a former councilor for Nantou County in central Taiwan. A member of the opposition Kuomintang, she finished her term in 2022, so she was surprised last month when she received a notice nullifying her government service.
可是我当时接到这个，我是觉得蛮错愕的，因为从我自身来讲，我现在也不是公职啊，我也不是议员的身份啊。那内政部做这样的一个行政命令，到底是想要表达什么？什么意思？
The reason? She was born in China. Having married a Taiwanese citizen and living in Taiwan for decades, she's a naturalized citizen here. But she has never renounced her Chinese citizenship. She's one of the more than 380,000 mainland Chinese spouses in Taiwan. Shi says they face discrimination, both in society and in politics. A Taiwanese law known as the Nationality Act requires that in order to serve in public office, no other nationalities can be held. Taiwan's Vice President Chen-hsiu, for example, is one of several politicians who renounced their U.S. citizenship upon entering politics. But for those with Chinese citizenship, it's not that simple. The question of whether mainland spouses can serve in Taiwan public office isn't just about immigration or the rights of naturalized citizens. It also cuts to the core of one of the biggest questions in Taiwanese society, one that decades of law and precedent have failed to fully answer. Are China and Taiwan different countries? It's widely known that the People's Republic of China, or PRC, claims Taiwan as its territory. But on paper, at least, it's a two-way street. Taiwan's official name is the Republic of China, or ROC. The ROC used to rule all of China before losing the Chinese Civil War. And some argue the area known as Mainland China and beyond are still its territory. That means that under Taiwanese law, those living in China are not in a separate country, but are part of the ROC's Mainland Area, while the actual territory controlled by the ROC is referred to as the Taiwan Area or the Free Area. A special arrangement is laid out in a law that governs relations between the two sides, the Cross-Strait Act.
Under that act, it's like it is a special law that is tailor-made for the mainland people. So the Nationality Act will not trigger to the mainland people. And when we see what is stated under the Cross-Strait Act, it only said that if you stay in Taiwan for 10 years, you can be a public official. But like from now on, for the case of Shi, they just consider the nationality law become the foundation law.
But Shi and her supporters say the government is moving the goalposts.
从始至终，两岸交流30几年，没有要求放弃国籍的问题，不存在这种东西啊。内政部政府为什么没有跟我要求你要提供放弃国籍，而是我做了公职，然后又卸任2年之后再做这个动作，那就很明显，这就是一个政治阴谋啊。
And she says the timing of the decision is intentional.
那直接的，因为当时就是大家都知道，民众党有提名一个陆配李珍秀来做这个不分区立委嘛，他可能要面临着今年还是明年，我不确定啊，要递补。那是不是因为阻挡他的递补？
That party list candidate is Li Chen-hsiu. Like Shi, Li is originally from China, but has lived in Taiwan for more than 30 years. She's raised 5 children here and is now a devout Christian.
认为说是上帝的安排啦。我觉得有我这样一个在大陆出生，来到台湾30年，如果有机会进到国会，我觉得对两岸都是一个很好的机会。
The Taiwan People's Party, or TPP, has Li in line to take over as a legislator next year, when its incumbents step down. But it's unclear if she would be able to take office if the new requirement stands. Also unclear whether China would allow someone like Li to renounce their citizenship, even if they wanted to.
都不承认对方是一个国家，这就很为难。不是我们不想要放弃，是务实上我没办法放弃。
China does have a process for renouncing citizenship, but one requirement is having settled abroad.
China will never say Taiwan is a foreign country. So it is, I think, theoretically and practically, that is almost impossible for them to renounce their PRC citizen.
Taiwan's Mainland Affairs Council, which handles cross-strait relations, has defended the citizenship requirement, stating that whether other countries allow their citizens to renounce or not is not something they can comment on. The Interior Ministry has stated that it is not targeting mainland spouses, just enforcing the law based on the principle of preventing what they call conflicts of loyalty, something Li and Shi reject.
那我在就任的时候，一定也是对着中华民国的宪法宣誓，纳税老百姓在养我，给我薪水，我一定是忠于中华民国，这个不是问题。
The controversy has forced Shi and Li to question their own sense of identity.
我从我自己本身，我就从来没有想过要那样做，对，也没有去了解过，对。那两岸的现在的状态的一个部分，以我们陆配来讲，我觉得一个是娘家，一个是婆家，对我来讲就是中国人，对啊，我们希望两边都好。
我到后面其实对大陆的了解没有很多，那我认为我在台湾，你看我每一个人，我自己小老百姓，我可以创业，我可以从政，我没有任何的恐惧。我觉得这个是台湾最珍贵的地方，然后也是因为大家应该要好好守护的，就是这个民主体制。
Shi has filed court proceedings against the Interior Ministry's decision, the result of which will be critical for Li as well. As Taiwan continues to struggle with its cross-strait identity, the political futures of hundreds of thousands of mainland spouses are stuck in limbo. Ryan Wu, Ed Moon, and Chris Gorin for TaiwanPlus.